Welcome back to our Tonelico Qoga.
Hi guys!
We've got 4 last recipes to synthesize with 3 girls. And this will be our final item crafting episode. Maiden Tears. Or Tears. It's hard to tell right now. We'll see. Medicine that you don't drink or swallow, but is just as effective with a syringe.
For healing, I'd rather drink it.
But I want to make something that'll wake up someone who's knocked out.
I see, so it's medicine for when they can't drink or swallow anything. Even so, I don't think it's safe to use a needle during battle. If you're attacked when someone is using a needle on you, it may snap off and remain in you forever.
Alright, never mind, no needles. I'll start on something else then.
I think that's a good idea too. Is this a gemstone?
Looks like one, doesn't it? Actually, it's crystallized medicine. If you throw this onto a knocked out ally, it'll shatter into powder and shower all over them.
That sounds fragile. Is it okay to carry them around like that?
They'll be fine, don't worry. They don't turn into powder unless they're put close to living beings under certain circumstances.
Would you mind showing me how to make it?
No, I really can't tell you.
Why not?
Because this technology must never be allowed to fall into the hands of our enemies. In fact, I'll make it my solemn duty to carry this secret with me to the grave.
You forgot what you put into it and didn't write down the recipe, right?
Well, what are you talking about? How can you be so silly at a time like this?
You're acting strange. Altozaki is moved. Even with such power, you keep yourself on the path of good, so your brilliance cannot be abused. You're such a wonderful person that the world itself should boast for hosting you. Oh, please. So what's the name of your special magic powder, great alchemist Alto?
This is a magical panacea that can not only revive knocked out people, but will also restore health. It should have an appropriately grandiose name, like Angel Recover Ale. Do you like it?
I think it should be called Shining Jewel.
That's better for now. The ultimate drill.
Alto, you're making this crystal into a drill, right?
Oh yeah, because it's so strong it doesn't wear down at all. It's the best drill material there is.
If it's unbreakable, there won't be much that you can't punch through with that material.
What's wrong, Doc? Don't say you want to keep it for a decoration because it's so pretty.
No, I was merely wondering. To make a drill, don't you have to carve a spiral gutter? Do we have any tools to carve into such a strong material with? Son of a...
You just thought of that now? It's alright, Alto. Saki will grind it with sandpaper. It may take time, but Saki won't give up.
I'll help you. Doc Coconut, please go do other stuff for a while.
This isn't going to accomplish anything except wasting all of your time and energy. So you finally stopped beating your heads against the wall?
I worked on it until the muscles in my hand went numb from the abuse.
I was grinding so long I lost all feeling in my fingers.
You were actually trying to sand a spiral with that tiny piece of paper? No wonder you're so fatigued.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but the crystal still doesn't even have a scratch on it.
That crystal is really weird. We can't even scratch it no matter what we do.
To do certain things, you just need the right equipment.
Some things you're just better off going to a professional for. Well, if we use this with other parts, I think we can still make something good out of it.
It won't matter if I catch an enemy with this crab. It won't matter if I catch an enemy with this crab claw thingy. It might not be able to dig, but if I thrust it into an enemy's shell or armor, it'll punch through.
Oh, by the way, I took the liberty of remodeling the crab claw thingy a little.
It's now edged with sharp blades. If you catch something with it, it'll easily...
You turned that into such a dangerous weapon? Don't joke around like that with me!
Did you forget the whole point of a weapon is to be dangerous? Usually lethality is ideal.
I suppose the distinction is that this could be categorized as an extremely dangerous weapon.
Well, then it's good that we've got an extremely dangerous person to wield it.
Yeah, but if you take a closer look, it's not that deadly. See, the blades don't stick out that far. As long as we're careful with the drill, it should be fine.
Huh? Are you sure it's really alright?
It'll be fine. Since it can bust through anything, why don't we call it the Buster Drill?
Whoever you use this on will certainly be busted up.
I'm sure they'll recover. Eventually.
That name seems unnecessarily frightening. Why don't you change it to Krabby Arm? You can call it anything you want. It doesn't change the fact that it still looks scary as hell.
Vintage board.
Also, what's the board you're making this time going to be like when it's done?
It's gonna be simple and avant-garde.
Why don't we just cut the avant-garde part out?
No, then it would just be simple.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with simple. I like simple.
Alright, I'll give it a simple design aesthetic. But if it's just a simple design, what's the point of synthesizing it?
There's something to be said for everything coming together in an elegant way, you know. Don't worry, Coconut. We can believe in Alto. He'll definitely be able to make something really fancy. That's kind of the problem. He may be onto something here. Something really freaking cool.
Really? Sweet!
I've never seen an asymmetrical V-board before.
I was thinking that every time I see a V-board, it's always symmetrical, and the designs are so lame.
Well, yeah, they're always symmetrical. You need the symmetry to keep your balance. But this, I can maybe see this working. You might have just invented a new style of riding.
Well, great! Please enjoy it. And by the way, this part at the edges here, where it's kinda undulating, it can be used as a saw. In battle, you can use it to saw through enemies like a lumberjack does to trees.
That sounds brutal. I'll be riding on a big saw, huh? So what is this particular death trap called?
What about Hayabusa Double O?
I think a scarier name would be a better match. For example, Tears of the Saw.
Mythic armor.
Otto hasn't said a word for a while. That's how you are when you're making your own armor to protect yourself. I hope it'll turn out successfully.
I hope so too, but I feel like the more I see it, the weirder it gets.
Huh? Looks like he's attaching some wing-looking things.
Oh, maybe that'll enable him to fly and do air raids on the enemies.
So that means he's making a flying armor? That's amazing. Also, you're invincible.
I can't wait to see it when it's finished. I'm getting excited too.
Me three. I'll witness your masterpiece rise through the skies.
How can I tell them these wings are just decorations now?
Wrath Node Craft is done! I finally finished making it. Alright, everyone's dismissed. Bye!
Hey, you can't just dismiss us from the synthesis so randomly.
That's right, Alto. At least please explain to us what you've been working on. Plus, we're excited to see this one. Can you show us the new functions that this thing's equipped with?
I want to see you fly, Alto.
Oh, really? You want to see me soar through the heavens?
Hi, Sammy.
I know you want to see the unprecedented human flight. It's got 3 wings! No wonder you want to see it work. But if it doesn't fly, I'll be a laughingstock.
That'd be the stupidest thing I've seen. What's the point of wings on armor if it doesn't fly?
Alto, please show me now.
Well, if you guys urge me so aggressively, I'll be kinda nervous.
Alto, just fess up. That armor doesn't fly, does it? Huh?
What makes you think so?
Because they're glued so firmly to the back. No way does it look like it'll fly. You can't hide anything from me. You'd better admit it. Is that right, Alto? Does it actually fly?
I'm sorry for disappointing you. To be completely honest with you, they're just for decoration.
See, that's what I thought. Sorry, Alto. We expected too much from you. That must have been a lot of pressure for you.
First of all, I brought up that idea. I'm really sorry, Aoto.
Well, that's fine. It was all because I attached those useless wings to it, so it was my fault.
Saki, why don't you give a name to it for him, or we'll never finish the synthesis. Oh yes, how does Dreamflyer sound to you? That's the saddest way of using the word dream I've ever heard.
It's a grath node craft.
Ow!
You need to do your nails, Munchkin.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Alright, that's Saki. You're up, best girl. Where'd that thing go? Here. The best revival item in the game. But I never expected that I'd be able to create this kind of stuff. Like, ever.
What do you mean?
I'm a steeplejack, you know? Who would think an artisan could make medicine?
It's kind of late at this point to just now notice how weird it is.
I know it's a little late to notice how strange it feels, but I still feel this way. I just don't know why I never realized how weird it was until now.
You've been enjoying making medicine all this time.
But I normally don't like delicate stuff like this. It's too much stress.
That's weird. You always seem happy while you're doing it, at least. I thought so too.
Maybe I should consider changing careers. Alright, the token of my career-changing celebration is complete.
Are you really switching jobs?
Yeah, because this job seems more lucrative to me.
Maybe, but if you really want to go pro, you have to keep producing a certain amount of medicine every day. So your life will consist of making these kinds of things all day long, every day.
Oh, really? I don't think I could be a pro then. I like using my body too much to live at a desk.
Yeah, I think you're fine being a steeplejack too. So, what kind of item is that?
This can revive a knocked out person and heal their injuries.
But it just looks like a gemstone to me.
It's a crystallized form of medicine that shatters into powder upon impact with a knocked out person. Then the powder will shower down on them, permeate into their blood, and instantly heal them.
I understand it's a strong healing item, but honestly, it sounds like it has some sort of poison in it.
I thought up a name for it. Angel Recover Ale. How about that? Sounds like a potent elixir, right?
Sounds kind of like a bad drug to me. How about Excellent Helia? That sounds cuter.
Excellent Helia, huh?
Whoa, that crystal is beautiful.
Oh, you mean this one? It's not just beautiful, but it's also unbreakable. Ting ting ting.
Are you going to make a necklace out of it or something?
A necklace? What are you talking about? I'm going to make a drill out of it, naturally.
Oh, you're making a drill. Okay. Wait, what? You're making a drill out of it? But why a drill of all things?
I decided this is good material for a drill. Just think how cool it'll look.
What a surprise. Alto's prioritizing looks over function yet again.
He can't help it. Guys have a thing for cool toys.
Hey, stop with the chit-chat and stop him from wasting that beautiful crystal to make a stupid drill. I don't know, once he gets going on these things.
If we tried to stop him now, Alto would hate us.
Then what good are you?
It's finally done.
He really made it into a drill. Oh, what a waste. Doesn't that seem a little inadequate to you?
In contrast to the size of Alto's desire, you think?
Hey, didn't anyone ever tell you it's not the size that counts, it's how you use it? Jeez!
What show are you at?
Now look, this crab claw looking thingy plays an important role. It's a vital component. First of all, you catch an enemy with it. Whatcha!
Then it's got really sharp edges that bite into their body.
And when the enemy's stuck, unable to move, the drill will burrow into them. Splatch!
If they try to escape, the blades will cut in even deeper so they can't move once they're caught.
Once the drill's inside their body, it'll start to turn with the high-power engine.
Stop it, we get the picture, so spare us the gory details and sound effects.
Well, okay. It looks and sounds brutal, but I've controlled its deadliness.
Since when have you controlled the deadliness of anything? And no, increasing it doesn't count.
On the other hand, if he is that proficient, it'd be scary in an altogether different fashion.
I think I'll name it Buster Drill. How do you like it?
Does it have to sound so violent against people? Can we make it more utilitarian sounding, like Rock Crusher? Hey Alto, why are V-boards always symmetrical?
You must be a mind reader. I was just wondering the exact same thing.
They're symmetrical because if they weren't, the rider would have a hard time keeping their balance. If the weight isn't proportionate, it'll take a long time to get used to the board.
I bet you could do it, though.
I think so too. You're very good at athletic things. You can pick up anything. You can pick anything up right away.
Yeah, see? So why don't I streamline this board a bit?
Feel like I'm entrusting a corpse to Dr. Frankenstein. Well, will this really turn out okay?
Alright, the Hayabusa 00 is finished.
Cool. This is freaking awesome.
See? I told you, didn't I?
One side is undulating like a saw. Is it really safe to use?
Course. Well, I don't think you'll ever need to use it as a saw, though. But the edge is really sharp. I'm positive it'll be a great help in battle.
This is it. This is the one. This is what I've been waiting for. Thank you, Alto. I'm going to reinvent V-boarding with this. Coconut-style goofy foot stance.
Sure. Didn't expect you to love it so much.
I think the name you gave it is kind of confusing. You may want to change it. Some people may think the 00 at the end is a double O.
Okay, so it's pronounced 00.
Maybe Hayabusa 0 would be better.
Hayabusa 0? No! How can we make it obvious that this armor doesn't fly?
What about engraving "This don't fly" on the breastplate? That way everyone who's literate will know.
That's so cheesy. But that might be the most certain way.
That actually sounds right. I'm impressed, seriously.
Not a flying toy. Rejected! I'll never approve such a stupid idea.
Then do you have any better ideas?
Well...
Alto, I think that note inscription idea sounds the most plausible.
Damn. I'll remember this humiliation. Get ready to be amazed. I'll make something really great.
You forgot to tell them that this armor is for yourself.
There. It doesn't say anything on the breastplate. See? Isn't this cool? You'll never find this type of armor at a weapons shop.
What are these 3 wings for?
Don't they look neat?
They're pretty extravagant for a decoration. I'm surprised you went to all that trouble.
Don't they look neat?
You seriously think this looks cool?
Don't they look neat?
He seems pretty serious about this.
Of course, he made his own armor. It must be full of his tastes. For Alto, this is the physical manifestation of his fantasies.
I heard that kind of design is called 8th grade disease.
Chunibyo.
I've heard of that too. They take an extreme liking to flamboyant decorations, like wings that don't fly.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but you're not giving me a compliment, are you?
Calm down, Alto. Anyway, the name can be simply Tunic, okay?
No! It's Grathnode Craft! Ugh, what a sickening name. It makes me want to hide my face and roll around on the floor screaming.
Sammy, don't dig your claws into Daddy's knee. Power of the 8th grade disease is truly frightening.
I'm sorry, I'm spitting everywhere. Fennel is done.
All that's left is Tyria.
Tyria, you're up.
Can I help you?
Would you settle down? Oof.
Looks like you're making a very significant item.
Yeah, this can revive someone who is knocked out. But whoops.
I didn't see that line.
I'm sorry.
Isn't there a log?
Not in this mode.
But something or other. If I can sing healing song magic at the right time, then it should work out.
But if you're creating attack song magic, you can't heal at the same time, right?
I'd have to execute the song magic when it's not fully mature or abort it entirely.
Right, so I'm trying to fix that. See, I'm using all these notes, just watch.
Can you really create such a convenient item? I don't know if he's really up to the challenge, but whatever he's making looks pretty at least.
Done! What do you think of it? I'm really proud of it.
Wow, it's so pretty. It really is. What did you make it out of?
I mixed some healing medicine and reviving items together and crystallized the mixture. If you throw this at a knocked out ally, it'll shatter into powder in the air. The powder will then fall onto the body of our unconscious friend, and they will wake up and be fully healed.
Sounds a little overly dramatic for its effect, but it might look fantastic anyway.
So the name should be something fancy, like Angel Recover Ale.
I'd prefer Angel's Awakening.
That's the best name I've heard for this thing.
Are you going to use that for a drill?
Yeah, with this shape, what else would it be good for?
What else? How could you waste something so pretty on a drill of all things?
I have to agree. Since it is so pretty, we should make an accessory out of it, don't you think?
I don't care how it looks. It's so strong, I bet a drill made out of it will be able to penetrate anything!
But I think it's a little too short. It won't reach deep enough to drill through anything.
You'll see when it's done. Just sit tight and watch a master at work. There, the Buster Drill is done.
That's like a name a little child would come up with.
Don't touch that! Yeah! Oh, this crab claw thing has sharp edges.
Yeah, so even the claw itself can deal damage with its sharp blades.
So, the shallow drill makes sense, I guess. Suppose he did think this one out. Once the claws got you, the drill's already right there.
Caught in razor crab claws and then penetrated by a drill. Alto, I can't believe you invented this.
Is that a compliment?
Well, it is a useful weapon for sure. You can be confident about that at least. So, what do you think we should call this grisly contraption, Tyria? I believe Hell Cancer would be appropriate.
Yeah.
Hey Alto, if you're making a V-board, I want you to make it simple.
You really like it that way, huh? What's so great about simple designs?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying attachments are bad, it's just easier for me to use a simple one. I prefer compact and light over strong and heavy any day of the week.
I see. Alright, I'll try to fix this one up now.
But small ones tend to be less powerful, and that's not good either. Especially with how formidable our enemies are lately. We have to think about our weapons' functionality.
I know! I've got that in mind too!
Is that really an asymmetrical V-board? It's amazing. I've never seen one before.
I've never seen one either, but I always wondered why they don't make them. So I decided to become a V-board pioneer.
It'll be tricky readjusting my balance. But it looks cool enough that I don't really care. This is compact enough to do very delicate moves, and this undulating edges... Wait, is that a saw?
Yeah? Why, is it too small for you to use in battle?
What's the script written on the surface of it? Can anyone read this? Yeah, I was gonna ask that too. It's all Greek to me. I've got no clue. I don't know the script either. But it looks cool. It's gotta mean something. Hey, Alto, please tell me what it is.
Huh? That's, Oh, yeah, it's the name of the board. Hayabusa 00 is the name, and it's written in the Autorian alphabet that I invented just for this board.
You even made up an alphabet.
After the synthesis, I invented my own script with the rest of my motivation. Cool, huh?
I think the name should be Tsubame01.
I see. Then why don't we let Coconut decide?
You've already signed this work of yours on it, but you'll still allow someone else to name it. Well, it's not like I care as long as it's cool.
What do you say, Coconut?
I liked Finnell's name, or Saki's name for it.
Alright, Tears of the Saw. Alright, last one.
Alto, doesn't it ever cross your mind to think maybe a little over-decorated?
No, it doesn't have enough. I have to make it even better looking.
Better looking? I think you've already crossed that line.
But this is my armor, you know? If you're making your own armor, you want to embellish it with your personal tastes, right?
I understand that, but this is way...
I'll be so embarrassed to walk next to you in public.
Is that because people will compare you to my cool armor?
It's because people will think you're a freak. I just don't want them to think we're friends.
Well, if this doesn't go well, all these decorations may be gone. It wouldn't hurt to just wait and see for a while.
This is awful.
Don't use awful so freely! Doc, why are you looking away?
Well, I don't know how to put this. I'm just...
But I know what this kind of thing is called. It's an 8th grade disease design.
Oh, so this is the so-called 8th grade disease?
You guys!
Are these wings?
Yep, there are 3 of them.
Why? Typical of 8th graders. But it can fly, right?
No, they're just decorations. But they look cool, don't they? What's with that look on your face?
Self-bluff will be the name of this. Yeah, that's perfect.
No! It's Graph Node Craft!
Oh, even the name is 8th grade.
And that's all the recipes we have. I don't know if I missed any, but we sure as hell can't go back for them now.
Time to finish this.
One last episode. Get ready for the finale.
See you guys next time.
Hey guys! Do you like our content? Do you want to support the show? Click the link in the description below to visit our donation page. All proceeds go towards new and better equipment and games you want to see us play. Everyone who donates will get a special shout out at the end of future videos, and we're currently working on setting up some special perks for you. If you don't want to donate, that's okay too. You can support us by subscribing and clicking that bell icon so you get notified whenever we put out a new video.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today. If you've had enough sugary harem anime bullshit, click the box on the right for Pastaween 2018. If you can't get enough sugary harem anime bullshit, you're my kind of viewer. Click the box on the left for more Tonelico. Till next time.